Hey YouTube, it's Millie. I've been away for a few days because my internet hates me and keeps dying, but I'm back now and I'm gonna answer the Thenickff's questions. So they asked, okay, what would what would be the advantage in buying a full package doll or a basic one? If I compose a character, should I change the accessories or is it reliable to keep the default makeup and accessories? By taking photos of the BJD, will you give us a hint about that? Which resin is used in the Little Fee doll? Is there a difference in other doll resins? About other characters, if my character wants to talk to someone else's doll by internet RPG forums or even sites like Flickr, what do you think about those interpersonal and personal relationships? Okay, so I'll start at the top. Okay. Well, I guess the advantage in buying a full package doll is that you get the doll in the picture, you usually get all the clothes, and stuff that it comes with, or it'll list the things that it comes with usually, but usually most of the time it contains the accessories like bracelets and shoes and headbands, etc. if they have that kind of thing. You get the face up, you get the clothes and the shoes and the wig. So if you like the doll in the picture, then that's an advantage because you get all the stuff. And you have the doll ready to go then. Like you get it out of the packet and you just put all the clothes on and stuff, and you've already got a beautiful doll all set up and stuff. But yeah, or another option is if you just like the face up but not particularly the clothes, you can usually get a basic doll, so like a nude doll, no clothes, no accessories, no shoes, no wig. They usually come with eyes though, but some don't. But you can get the face up for extra. If you just get like a basic doll plus face up, you can usually do that. Um, advantage in, Advantages in buying a basic doll is you can completely customize it to make it whatever you want. Even if you're not confident in doing your own face-ups, you can commission someone on like DOA or something like that, because they can also listen to what you want, and so especially if you provide reference pictures for them to sort of follow, like style and colors and things like that. Yeah, so then you can get it like exactly how you want it. Or if you feel confident in doing your own face ups, that's really awesome, and I find that really fun. So yeah, this sort of depends whether you like the full set or not. If you don't like the full set, then there's really no point in getting it unless you're gonna sell off the other pieces. But yeah, um, yeah. So yeah, those sort of pros and cons of different full set and basic. I guess basic you just get like a new doll sometimes with eyes, and so unless you've pre-prepared and bought like wigs and clothes and stuff, you don't really have anything, and your doll will just be sitting there nude and like wigless and stuff. So if you wanna avoid that, you can either buy the full set or buy it some clothes and stuff um, at the same time that you order it, or through like another company once you order it, because I wouldn't recommend, however, buying clothes before you order the doll, because you might change your mind and then might get all this stuff that doesn't fit, and that would suck. I've heard of that happening to people. So yeah, okay, and then I'll move on to the next question now, because I've been rambling about that for a while. Okay, he said, if I compose a character, should I change the accessories, or is it reliable to keep the makeup and accessories the same? Well, I guess it is reliable to keep it the same, but that doesn't mean you have to. Like, accessories are so easy to change, like clothes, wigs, eyes, shoes, all super easy to change. Like, so, yeah, they really aren't hard to change at all, so just, mix it around, do what you want with it. Face-ups are slightly more permanent, but if you don't like the face-up, then it's your doll and your money, I suppose. So, like, if you don't like the face-up, change it. Like, it's your doll, and at the end of the day, doing, like, you have a doll for you. It's your doll, so do what makes you happy. Um, and if that means changing the face-up, then change the face-up. Yeah. Okay, then you asked about taking photos. I'm not very good at taking photos, but what I try to do, I try to make my doll look as lifelike as possible by keeping the joints sort of relaxed and trying to make them not look stiff, so putting their arms in sort of natural as much as I can positions, and yeah, trying to make them not look so stagnant, sort of. Yeah, so I just try to, yeah, see, it's hard to get it sort of that it looks natural, like it'd just sort of lay there naturally. It's hard, but it can take a bit of fiddling. Yeah, but I try to keep a slight bend in the legs usually because I hardly ever stand with my knees completely locked, so I'll have, usually when I stand, I'll have one leg sort of more bent and then the other. So I find that looks more natural than just having it standing like that. But that might just be me. So it's kind of personal preference, what you find looks best. But yeah, also I try to portray some emotion in my character's body language and face. So like when they're sad, I generally tilt its head forward and like sort of angle her slightly away from the camera. Yeah, and so just play around with the different sort of expressions you can make by tilting its head different ways or adjusting the wig and moving the arms and stuff and moving the legs and just see. It's really fun to experiment like all the different sort of looks you can create by just changing how the doll's standing. Yeah. Yeah, and I also try to get their character across. Like, Winter's quite gloomy and morbid, so she doesn't really do a lot of very sort of happy photo shoots. Yeah, so I just try to make it look realistic, try to give my doll some sort of emotion, and try to keep in character. So yeah, hope that kind of helped. But yeah, okay. Next question was, what's the resin in a little fee? It is polyurethane resin. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I don't really know much about other resins except I know there's French resin. I think the most commonly used resins are urethane slash polyurethane and French resin. Um, I know that French resin yellows quicker and is more porous, but it's also sort of translucent, and some people like that. I do like the sound of the translucentness, but yeah. So yeah, it's more translucent than polyurethane resin, but it yellows quicker. Are the most common things that you hear about it, but I'm not really sure what else is the differences or other types of resin, so I can't really help you much there. Then you asked if my character wants to talk with someone else's doll about the internet. What do you think of these interpersonal and personal relationships? Well, I am the worst pen pal ever, so I have never actually done one of them because I find it impossible to like upkeep things. But they sound fun. I probably would never get around to actually doing one, so I can't really talk about that because I never have done one. But I think a lot of people do enjoy them, and it sounds fun. So yeah, just look at forums and stuff, and often they have like pen paling stuff, and yeah. So if you wanted to get involved in sort of pen palish kind of stuff, a lot of people do that. And a lot of people have sites like LiveJournal and stuff for their dolls, and Facebook and things for their dolls. So yeah, but I don't really know anything about that, so sorry. So anyway, I hope that sort of answered some of your questions. I don't really know heaps about some of them, so I'm sorry that wasn't super informative, but yeah, thank you for asking questions. We love when people ask questions, and thank you to our 22 subscribers. That's really exciting. Yeah, so thanks for watching, guys. Hope to see you next time. Bye!